Hey, so you are that person who's always had a vision. You've always had a big idea of what life was going to look like. Especially, yeah, when you're that person, with that dream of how you're going to make a difference, the things that you're going to do in your life, how you are not going to be like those boring adults that were around you that seem giving up on their big ideas and were settling for responsibility and being reasonable and all of the wonderful, normal things that people do. But you were going to be different. You were going to be that person who was also connected to spirit. You were going to be getting downloads here, there, and everywhere. You were going to be changing lives. You're going to have an amazing life yourself. Everything was definitely on track, and you are that person. You are capable. You make things happen when you put your mind to it. And yet somehow, life has changed a heck of a lot. It's become a little bit lackluster. It's become a bit like you're walking around with a bit of a cloud all over on top of you, and those dreams seem like some kind of distant, I don't know, musings of some childish person who doesn't sound anything like you anymore. Basically, you are now the person getting through the day, making things happen for sure, for that's still what you do because that is you, but you're not doing what you'd hoped to have been doing by now. And it's just this blankness. And that was me for a while, full of dreams. I still remember sitting with friends and saying, oh my gosh, the things I'm going to do. And I just know that I'm called to do this. And I just know. And I just know. And I know. And I know. And then life happened and things weren't going according to plan. And I felt both abandoned by spirit as well as kind of wondering if I'd done something so wrong that I was now being punished for it. So I wasn't sure whether to be angry that I was abandoned or whether I was guilty and shame, because obviously there's something I've done wrong. And should I be afraid that I'm going to get stuck in hell for all eternity or something? I don't even know. There's all manner of stuff going on. Hi, Kyan. How you doing, my honey? There was all manner of stuff inside of me that just, wow. I still remember that time. I call it the blank. The fire inside of me was gone, literally. I felt dead inside. And I know not everybody is going to get to that place of feeling the way I did. But for some of you, that is your reality right now. It feels a little bit like, where have my dreams gone? Where is my vision gone? I just feel dead inside. And you're going through the motions. You're doing everything that you need to do. You are that kind of person. You are effective. You get on and do stuff. But there's the deadness. And it doesn't feel like you. And it's time to wake up, isn't it? And I actually wrote a post about this, but I kind of wish I could say to you right now that there's some kind of magical, yes, press this button and oh my gosh, everything is going to get sorted right now, basically. But there isn't. I could market it to you like that and just tell you, hey, if you do this, then everything will be sorted. No, for me, it was a journey. And it will be a journey for you. It was a journey that I kind of had to really almost force myself to get on to begin with. Because to begin with, I felt like, what is the point? It's just that there was this knowledge inside of me that this wasn't me. This wasn't me. I was the girl with dreams and ideas and plans and, I was going to shake the world. And that was you too. And there's part of you thinking that maybe that was childish and you should just forget about it, because I definitely felt that way. But then I finally decided that I had to do something different. I couldn't be a pharmacist for the rest of my life. My goodness, I'd die. Well, which, yes, I suppose we would die, wouldn't we? We're all going to die at some point, but, the idea that I was going to be a pharmacist for the rest of my life, oh my goodness, golly gosh. And also the fact that I was going to be away from my children, not watch them grow up and all of this stuff, it was like, okay, well, something has to change. And you know what? The circumstances around me are not changing. I need to relight this fire inside of me. I need to come alive and awake again. And I wasn't really consciously thinking this stuff. I just knew that something had to change, man. And so I started taking steps, working with coaches, paying out a heck of a lot of money, getting myself into business because I wanted to be home with my children. And I still chose a business that was reasonable because I was too scared to go after my actual purpose-driven business. I didn't think that could work. I felt like, stop being unrealistic, Rosemary. Just be real. But at least I made a start. And then little by little, started to spark something inside of me because I kept putting myself out there. I kept refusing to allow the deadness to win. I had to come alive again. And maybe you feel that way. That there has to be more than this. And there is. It's actually a song I used to sing at church. They don't really sing it that much in my church anymore. Oh, there must be more than this, Spirit of God. We wait on you, or something like that. Now, I'm not very much for the waiting, truth be told. Because I do believe that your vision is your permission, and really it's up to you to start moving your feet, even when you don't feel like it. Just the fact that you know that there's more to you than meets the eye, and that right now, yeah, you're going through the motions, you're still an effective person, but you know that you're not quite living to the fullness of what is possible for you. You know that inside of you, it feels as if your light has just kind of been snuffed out and it's time for it to come alive. And I can tell you right now that, okay, yes, it's not going to be a miracle cure because, honey, you are the magic. Okay, you are the magic. You choosing to, you know what, I'm going to push a little bit against my comfort zone here. I'm going to push a little bit against the darkness or the blankness or the lack of light sometimes inside of me because I know this is not me. You are going to be the miracle. You are going to be the magic. And this program, which is Reignite the Fire Within, for me, it is something that just was downloaded to me for this very purpose. Now, I'm not going to tell you that just because you go through 30 days with me and go through these 12 lessons which are being downloaded to me, that, oh, just because you did that, now suddenly everything is going to be different, although I do believe it will be. But it's still a journey. It's still a journey that we're on. I do believe you need to immerse yourself in a whole different way of looking and thinking and being in order for you to change. That is exactly what I com/reignite. And as I say, it's not some kind of magical cure, but it is, you have to take those steps that needs to be reignited. And if you know that, then we make a start. Then we start to strip off the crazy and step into the light again. It will look different for everybody. But ultimately, this program is about you realigning. Ooh, I'm running out of battery here. You realigning with your purpose. You reconnecting with unlimited power within. You waking up and getting back on the path to your destiny. That is ultimately what this is about. And I'm looking forward to doing this work with you. It's going to be 12 lessons delivered over a 30-day period. And it will change you. I'm not saying it's going to be the answer to every single thing because it's a journey we're on, okay? There is, until you're dead, you're going to be developing and growing and becoming more. But I am going to say that this will change you and it will reignite. I keep thinking of relight my fire. Something my only desire or something. Is that Take That or something? I don't even know. But yes, this is going to reignite the fire within you, okay? And then you're going to stir it up to a roaring flame. I know this all sounds kind of woo and weird and wonderful, but let me just assure you right here that I'm a very practical person. So yes, there will be stuff for you to reflect on and to stir things up inside of you, but there will also be very practical actions for you to take to move forward. Because it's all right thinking and musing, but it's another thing to actually move forward, and transformation is a result of action. It's a result of action, okay? So there needs to be action taken, both the internal action and the external action. So join me for Reignite the Fire Within. It will change your life. It will get you back on the path. It will definitely reignite your fire. Okay? Okay. Until the next time, my honeys, it's time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you know you are born to live, not the settled for version, honey. The life you are born to live because you absolutely want to. It is time. Yes, I've said that already. Much love, my honeys, okay? Speak soon.